Hi, it's Red Raven here. Welcome to my channel, my darlings. Today's video we are going to be changing my 6mm spiral stretcher to a 6mm tunnel. Yes, I have left this in for 24 hours and I would not suggest to anyone else that you do so. Me personally, I left it in for 24 hours to make sure that the hole was definitely stretched enough for me to put a tunnel in. I used to use the long ones to the small ones, but because of the bump that you have when you go from the point to the big thick bit, the little lip that you have, that would always cause my ear to blow out, and it would be very difficult for me to stretch without a blowout no matter how long I left it. I think this one actually blew out originally after I left this one, because they're both this size, which is 8mm. I left it for a whole year, tried, couldn't do it, tried, left it for another year, tried, and this one literally broke. So, I don't use them. You can use them if you want to, but don't leave stretchers in as jewellery permanently. They are not jewellery to wear all the time. I sometimes do wear my spirals as jewellery now and again, but that's because they're spirals, not because they're the big thick things. You should never sleep with them overnight. So, I might have done that because I know that I'll be okay, but as an average and as a whole, I would never suggest leaving a stretcher in more than an hour. Personally, if you've got the earplug, get it in your ear. I didn't have any earplugs with me, I only had this one, and then I was going to go into town today and get the other one, but for me, making sure I've left this in long enough for me was a good idea. But I found that the spiral ones for me have helped me greatly be able to stretch up easier. I do have with me, which not everybody uses, but I use, which is the tea tree oil and almond oil. Now I do use Vaseline as well. This does help. There is positives and negatives. Some people say that this works really well, some people say it doesn't. For me personally, this does work very well and has helped quite a lot. So, let's get this one out. But what we're going to do first actually is we're going to, because silicone is really great, but it can be very drying. Even if I have Vaseline. There we go. What we want to do is we want to loosen it a bit, but I want to get this out first. So let's get this out first. Okay. So let's get this out. There we go. What we're going to do is we're going to lube this up. It's all nice and lubed. And then we're going to try and push this through. Now this might take some time. To do, it's going to be, I'm going to have to go away to a mirror and go and do that. So give me 2 seconds. And a quick video tutorial later, I finally got it in. It was actually really hard to get in. I was like, how do I get this thing in? And I actually kind of remembered that the last time I had these small sort of earplugs, I would struggle like hell to get them in. But I found a lovely lady, cannot remember her name, that showed me how to get those in. Now, I want to show you briefly, so that it might help you not struggle with these really, really tiny earpluggy things, exactly how she showed me. She said, you put the tunnel, this bit, like that, in between your fingers, like so. Okay? So you have it in between your fingers. You put the tunnel behind your ear. Get your thumb. So eventually, what you'll have is the tunnel here, but your thumb is on the tunnel there. And then you want to move these fingers to the front of it, and with this back finger, you hold it against the hole, and with these 2 fingers, you push it through. And in doing so, I managed to actually do this plug properly, and it worked absolutely brilliantly, and it's fine. So, 8mm, 6mm. I have no idea what size I want to get to, maybe ½ an inch. We'll see, shall we? We'll see what we get up to. But yes, that ends my video for today. Taking out my stretcher and putting into a proper tunnel, 6mm. So that ends my video. I love you. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're unique. Never stop being you. And I'll see you in the next video, my darlings. Red Ribbon out. Bye.